Well done!
So if you want to go, we'll fucking go, I tell you, man.
Yeah.
Our first massive thanks will go to Gary and all the boys down at Ride Garage Limited, who are our main sponsors and have been since the start of this club. Thanks, Gav, for all your continued support. Without you, we couldn't do this, and hopefully it'll carry on for many years to come as we build this club up. And then on to Liam Smith and Excite Competitions. Thank you for all you did for our boys in the summer. We hope to carry on the relationship with you next year as well as you grow your business. Up the Excite. Welcome back to another video on the channel, and this video is just going to give you an update of what's going on for the rest of the season. Obviously our crucial game at the weekend v Knighton was called off due to a waterlogged pitch, but Ventnor managed to play Wootton away and beat them 3-1, which basically secures them the title. They got a massive goal difference, but that's not going to be caught. They've got 3 games remaining as well. Us and East Cowes Vics are both on 17 games, 37 points each. We travel away to Knighton on the last day of the season, and Ventnor travel to East Cowes Vics on the last day of the season. We haven't got the fixture date through yet for this, so we are still waiting. They have got their fixture date through, which is Wednesday the 3rd of May. So maybe we'll be playing on the same time as them, which we've asked the FA for, and other clubs have asked the FA for. So hopefully it will be like that. It'll be a deciding league game for both of us to see who goes up in this division. What else we're going to do today is we're just going to go and thank all the players and everybody that helps run this football club throughout the season and give everybody an update on how their season went. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Oh, we've attempted to do it.
There he is, the sexiest man in the Hyde Park here.
Our first injury came in the second game of the season. Buzzy broke his wrist on the rock hard ground in the summer. Had to have surgery and a couple of months off work. We are hoping Buzzy will return for pre-season training.
Oh, what team do you support?
Arsenal, top of league.
Next on the injury list we have Wendez, who injured himself in the 3rd game of the season. Twisted his knee, done something bad to it. Has to have an operation. He's been out for the rest of the season. We do hope he returns to our park at some point though.
Buzzing as always. Got to kick some shit out of people.
Next up in hospital bed is Geordie. Now, we had high hopes for Geordie this season. Started off the season brilliantly, but went up for a header against Ventnor at home. Landed funny on his knee, done his ACL, and that was him done for the season. Has kitted up for us as a sub as well when we've been short. Lad's a legend.
Yeah. There it is, big number 9. You ready for it? Yeah, mate. Yeah, fucking better be.
4th on the injury table is my cousin Sam. Played against Wootton, done something to his back. He's been having absolute drama with it for months and months. We haven't seen him since, but hopefully one day he'll be back.
You play for Hyde Park.
I've only just joined.
Exactly.
Next one to have a bad injury this season is Dazza. Now Dazza transferred to us from Yarmouth, and after a game against Yarmouth had to go in for an operation on one of his teeth. Ended up being a bad one. Was in and out of a coma for a few weeks. Had everybody worried, but has made a full recovery. And one of the things he's done since he's recovered is put an Hyde Park shirt back on and give his all for the club. What a man.
Okay, score Asher from that big one, cuz.
Next in the hospital chair is my cousin Asher. He had a challenge against Knighton about a month ago. He broke his heel, but he played on for an hour with a broken heel. What a hero. Bit of a story behind this one. He was sat in a fracture clinic, and next to him was the geezer he had the tackle with, who had broke his ankle in 2 places. Absolute lunatics out there. Nath with a banger from long way out. What a goal that is by Nath. It's looked for our left centre back to come forward and have a shot from... Last in the hospital bed is Holtz. As you can see from the picture, he's got a broken leg, broken tibia against Vics a couple of weeks ago. He will need an operation, will be out for a long time. Rest up, G.
Second. Go on, Scotty. Well done!
Here we have Wilco. Obviously, just seen his banging tackle. He's only been back for a few games this season because he works away a lot. But he'll be back next season. You'll see him on your screens again for sure.
Yes! Let's get going! Let's go! Wilco!
Here we have Joshy. Obviously just seen him slot a pen there for us. It's the only appearance he's had this season as he's dual signed playing Wessex League football for Newport Isle of Wight. We wish them boys all the best in their playoffs that are coming up soon. Go and smash it, lads. There you have Scotty nodding one home in a game he scored 6 in. Scotty transferred from Oakfield halfway through the season. He's played about 3 or 4 games. His experience is everything. We wish Scotty the best in his new adventure next season, going to manage Oakfield.
Good half finish! Oi, look at football there, eh, all of you?
Next we have Harley. Now Harley hasn't put a shirt on all season due to injury, but when called upon last week to come and be on the bench for the lads in the last game of the season, he accepted, so he will feature in the last game of the season.
AFC Luton's player of the day. Here he is.
Next we have Macca, the old timer of the group. Played a lot of games at the start of the season, but unfortunately he's been going through some stuff off the pitch. Rest up, Macca, get well soon.
Oi, what team do you support?
Arsenal.
Here we have Mewey, old timer, experienced to fuck. Just wish he could play more games at this level. Absolute quality.
Oi, you, what team do you support?
Next we have Yoondog. Now Yoondog don't play much, but whenever we are short, he steps in for us and does an amazing job. I wish I could have him full time. Solid as a rock, this man. Love him to bits.
Go, Lauder! Yeah! He gets in there.
There you have Lawsy scoring for us last season. Now Lawsy's been out through bad chests forever. He did get up against Carisbrooke this season for us. We do hope he gets his mojo back and gets back on a pitch, because time's running out, Lawsy. Get sorted. Next up we have Jensen, slotting a goal versus Carisbrooke earlier in the season. Now this kid turned up, knew no one, and is basically part of the furniture. If he sticks around here, he's going to be the future captain of this club for sure. What a legend he is. Next up we have Pete. Now Pete came a little bit through the season. I met him playing fat football. What a gentleman he is. And occasionally he gets out there and does the job for the park. There you see him score a 94th minute winner against Carisbrooke. You can't make stuff like that up. Next up we have Big Mike, the keeper. As you see there, taking one for the team with a good brave save. Now this boy comes to us from Yarmouth. He is a quiet soul, but what a man he is. And hopefully he sticks around and plays more football for the park.
Oh man, no beating. Well done, well done. It's all right.
Next up we got Lou. As you can see, a banging tackle there against East Cowsvicks. Lou's transferred to us from Oakfield halfway through the season. He's done bits for us, but now he's banned for the rest of the season. But he will go on to joint manager reserves next season. Get in there, Lou. Next up we got Clarkey. Now Clarkey come to the club, wanted to play in midfield. Ended up playing at the back all season because we lost our 3 fullbacks in the first 4 weeks. Stuck at it, never whinges this bloke. And for all his troubles, he's got himself the old manager's job for the reserves with Lou Dog. Go on, Clarks. Next up we got Ab McKenna, the engine of the side. When he ain't in the side, we miss him dearly. He has missed a lot of games this season, but we hope he's got his love for his footy back and he cracks on next season. Full season from this guy wins us things, 100%, no doubt.
Hey, you're a mile gone.
Next up, we got Jace Phillips. Jace is loyal to the soil. He's been here all season for the past 2 years. Didn't think he was going to come back last season, but did. Absolutely love having him out there. Go on, Jace.
It's it! Come on! Yes! Come on!
Up next is Marky G. No doubt one of the most talented players in our squad, in our club. But this season he's been torn by injury. He has still played on for us though, half injured all the time on the bench. But if we could get a full season out of this guy, it'd be magic. Next up it's Zaki. And Zaki is one of the most loyal men that I've had in this squad. Unfortunately this season, discipline wise, it's been horrendous for him and he's been hung out for the rest of the season by referees and the FA. But when you got Zaki in the side against the good side, he turns it on. Against the shit side, he don't want to know though.
Over. Yes! Hey, Paul! Now, boys!
Next up, it's Johnny. Now, Johnny slotted a penalty there and he slotted loads of goals all season. This man doubted himself a bit at the start of the season, but is by far one of our best players. All the rest of you, keep your hands off him. He's pledged his future to the club. Go on, Johnny. Next up, we got my brother-in-law, Joe Boy, slotting one against Vix there, the winner. And to have feelings like this with your family, it's the best thing ever. We love football.
Be quiet, go away!
Next up, we got Basti. Basti come to us halfway through the season from Pan. He's been playing centre-back all his career. He wanted to run out in Division 2 in midfield, so he's been playing midfield for us, box to box, scored loads of goals, big tackles in there, as you can see, and just a leader throughout the team. So glad that he's going to outmanage the first team next season. We can build this club.
If you want to go, we'll fucking go, I tell you, man.
Last but not least is Big D, the skipper of the club. Basically, my right-hand man. Whatever we go through together. Whatever I echo, he echoes. And he's the epitome of this club. He should be an inspiration to everybody out there that you can still fucking play football no matter what. Doubts himself, but gets out there, injured, no worries. He just gets out there and does the job he has to do. He leads this side through thick and thin. He's there for everybody. What a fucking man he is. One of our last thank yous go to Nanny D for recording all our games in the freezing cold, in the wet. No matter what, she is there, travels all across the island to record the boys, to save our memories. And also to Mitchell and Reggie for when she isn't available, they jump in on the camera. And to Lily and Summer as well, who do jump in and help. Obviously Reggie does help as well before games, puts all the kit around for the boys, hangs everything up. So without all these people, none of this could happen. This club couldn't run like it does. And we are a community club, we are a family club, we are trying to build a community here at Hyde Park. So yeah, massive thanks to these people. Just want to say one last thank you to all you guys for tuning into our content throughout the season. Over this season, we've eclipsed 10 million views on all of our clips, our platforms, our socials, and that's down to you guys tuning in every week and watching us. And it's just so good for us to watch ourselves back and save our memories of our football, because we ain't got many years left, some of us, and it's just great. It's something to look back on. It's something for our kids to watch. And yeah, it's amazing what we have achieved. And it just opens up so many more doors for the future. As I said, the club is expanding to 3 teams next season. We will bring you 3 games a week. We will do the best we can to up the content, to learn more in the editing side of things. And yeah, I just want to thank everybody for that. Let's just wait for the last game of the season to be announced. We're going to go there like a cup final. We're going to try and get promoted this season, and then we'll reevaluate for next season. I hope everybody's had a fucking great week. Just remember, up the fucking park.